Well, mad travelers, and welcome to Looking for Legends, where fate is decided by the roll of the dice, and every choice carves a path into history. Gather your courage, ready your wits, and step into adventure, for tonight, a new legend begins. Let's make sure everyone's in here and summon Caden.
From the dead. Back to reap my rewards.
Your reward tonight may not be what you think. All right, before we get into it, if you guys want to see more amazing D&D content, actual plays, and the like, make sure to check out the other channels represented here, starting with our Flag Means Doom on Mr. Dandy DM's channel and Black Rose Society on Jeremiah McCoy's channel, where you'll be able to see the lovely and talented Kelsey portraying a fantastic couple of characters on those two shows. Roll for Chaos, where Caden brings the chaos with a group of other talented D&D players as they find new mechanics and ways to play the game we all love. Is the Lindies, where Kevin accompanies his lovely wife Danielle on adventures across the country and across the world and share their favorite parts with us. And finally, Naigobi, if you want really well done videos about good D&D and how it can be a meaningful way to connect with others and tell great stories together, she is your gal. Also, Will, but non-disclosures. When those become disclosable, you will know. That said, finally, as we start into tonight's session, please remember that our content always includes fantasy violence, social adversity, and adult themes as part of the storytelling. In other words, Kevin, tell Jimmy to put this phone or tablet or laptop down. Not allowed to watch this.
Don't get Randy.
Maybe. But anyway, the characters, events, and settings are purely fictitious, and any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or to real world events is coincidental and unintentional. Your discretion is advised, as some themes are not suitable for all audiences. By continuing with us, we ask that you accept these elements and join us in the community and game we all love. Thank you guys for being a part of our legendary journey. Now, let's get into it. When last we left our band of misfits, you had journeyed from Torith to Gerthan on your much larger journey to Takal. When you arrived, you had run-ins with new technology, customs, and locales, causing both awe and tension as a result. But none caused quite so much tension as your encounter with Madame Valasha Arvain, who asked you to retrieve a shadow from inside her mirror, hinting that Balrin's friend Nero might be found within that realm as well. All of you, walking headlong into this new realm, saw the gates of Gerthan and ran into a character which looked exactly like Nir Khan, but had differing mannerisms. A character by the name of Amiri. While trying to get the lay of the land and possibly get to know this character a bit more, he made an attempt on the life of Belrin. An attempt that was quickly thwarted as you all dispatched Amiri, who was revealed to be an abyssal monster rather than a Triton or an elf. As the creature and its simulacrum fell to the ground, they began to dissolve into a liquid substance and move, stopping just in front of the city gates. The liquid seeped into the ground and took a new form, a large pool of water. At the same time, 7 massive obsidian thrones emerged from the wall in front of the city gates, each atop golden pedestals resembling cities you've never seen before. Looking into the pool, you can barely make out a glow coming from several points of origin toward the bottom. As all of this happens and the camera pulls back from the pool and pans to you, what happens next?
Dalfi will first say, he'll turn around, he'll sheath his dagger, and he'll say, "Is everyone all right?"
Fine.
Balrin, are you okay?
She's kind of like, she's not saying anything. She's just like gripping both scimitars, just kind of like slowly backing away from you guys.
Do you need healing?
Where are we?
Honestly, that is a very difficult question to ask. We walked through the mirror. We were looking. It was Nero, right? So we should probably address. That's why we're here. So these thrones, we should probably do something about that.
Balrin, why are you walking?
You were attacked, right?
Why do you know his name?
Because you told us. There was a whole fight about it.
No.
Do you remember Madame Velasha? She tricked your friend Nero into coming into the mirror. That's why we came to help you. Find Nero. In here.
Can I do an insight check to see if Salvi clocks that this is her not recognizing us? I cannot hear a word you're saying.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I have myself muted.
You're good.
Mother trucker.
17?
With a 17, I'd say you could at least gather that she doesn't recognize you.
Balrin, what's my name?
How should I fucking know?
What's his name? Pointing to we do the whole gambit of everybody. What's everybody's name? And the answer is you don't know.
Yeah, the whole time, like, she's notably like gripping heavier on the scimitar and continues just backing away from you guys.
Perfect. I see the attitude hasn't changed, so that's a good thing.
Could I prestidigitate a small scene from us a week ago walking into the city, including Balrin?
A scene would be difficult, but let's do an Arcana check.
It's just old mud figures. This is us.
That is a 19 Arcana plus 8,
Okay.
so 27?
Absolutely. You're for sure able to do what you want to do.
It's just little itty bitty light figures like dancing over her hand, where you see yourself, you see Salvi, you see Nircon, Dalvi, El Toro, and some of the rest of the caravan kind of trailing off towards the edge. But we came here together. See?
Can I make an insight check to see if I would trust them at this point? Like, even if I can't remember what's going on?
I mean, I think that would just be a personal character decision. If you think your character would trust them or not.
I think she's really bad at reading people, so I don't have a coin, but I'm basically rolling a die and high low on it. Oh, I do have a coin. Yeah, so she's gonna just kind of like she still seems tense, but like her shoulders kind of drop like a little bit, and I was at the beach. I wasn't at the beach. Where was I? I just came from the beach. I just got off the boat. No. Maybe.
If you just got off a boat, how'd you get here?
I don't know. Illusion, magic, something. I don't. You said Nero was here.
Yeah.
He was tricked into
We
coming here.
think.
Where?
Great question.
Listen, what might have happened is that you got your head bonked in that last battle. Now let me tell you, the monster is gone because we all killed it as a team. So if anything, you gotta trust us. Because there was a monster here that bonked you on the head. Now there's not.
Nothing hit my head. My head hurts, but not like that.
He pulled something from you.
El Toro's been laying on his back the whole time after suplexing this thing. So after Nir Khan said that we killed it, he's going to like just sit up on Undertaker style, like Dan Aykroyd just covered in slime from Ghostbusters 2, just like, yep, there's the creature eats thoughts, and it was gooey.
Prestidigitation.
That's gonna be a difficult clean.
At some point,
huh?
prestidigitation will bless me, but for now. I am very. And he's just gonna pop his back, and you're gonna hear like 8 vertebrae just like snap, like. Doing a double suplex, not exactly a smart move. All right.
I could never get.
Hi, we're friends. We've been traveling together for a short time, but a time, and we joined you here in this dimension of Aqua Fresca to help you find a friend. We don't know him. You do. You don't know us. We do to you. You do to us, but not right now. We are friendly. We are not a threat. We're here to help you. So whatever you say, whatever makes you feel safe. No.
Do you need healing?
We were
Oh, yes.
friends.
We
are
newly acquired friends. Newly acquired friends.
We are learning to
I
trust
look
one
at Dowd and
another.
I go, but
It
I
is-
think we got all of that under the bridge. I think we trust each other to the bone. We've been through a lot. You've taught us a lot, right? And I'm just like nodding at the rest of the group.
I'm like, well, if the memories come back, I do not wish to be a liar. Like I said, we were learning to trust each other deeply. We have a lot to
We
go, though.
became acquaintances, and as a gift of trust, you bought us things from a merchant. And it's just, a symbol of faith, a token. You did that for us, and we appreciate it. And we saw you use your fishing rod against the slimy fellow that we just fought.
Didn't somebody tell me she had a good relationship with Chanticleer?
Ooh, Birdman. There is a Kenku fellow that you adore that you probably don't remember right now.
Give me a Belrin. Give me a. Was it a wisdom save or an intelligence save for that guy?
I do believe it was I think it was it was intelligence. I think I could be wrong, but I think when you asked for it, I was laughing about the fact that I have a -1 to intelligence.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and roll
That's
a
all.
d20, and I'll try and look this creature up real quick. That's the
That's a 2 on the die, broski.
it's a wisdom save. It looks like so.
That's a 3.
You still don't remember anything.
Awesome.
Sorry, I allowed you to repeat it because of Chanticleer, but that's rough, dude.
It's all good, bro.
Could I do prestidigitation on a skein of water, have it flavored like the whiskey that she asked for back at the tavern, and use that as a bardic inspiration to give her another shot?
I will allow it this time.
How else do I remember this? And she tosses you the skein.
It
Taste it.
won't get her drunk, but it'll taste good.
Yeah, she'll like hesitantly take a swig.
It's not poison.
No bite, but all the flavor.
15.
A 15?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I should have kept this book open, but I didn't. But I remember the page number. It's okay.
I think the DC was 14. To like save
The
against it.
DC is 15.
Ooh.
So you met it. You beat it.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, that one.
Where did Kevin go?
So do I remember
His
how
computer
much?
was lagging.
How
He
much do I
restarted.
remember with that? Or is it like, am I good, or do I
I
just
would
remember like
say-
Chanticleer, like little bits?
I would say you remember the whiskey and you remember Chanticleer.
Hell
And
yeah.
at this point, well, you just barely beat it. So we'll say you remember the whiskey and Chanticleer.
Okay. I have a question. Just because I just want to be deeply pissed about it. It's not even, it doesn't even have to come up. I just want to be deeply pissed about it. Could she also just remember that she got the whiskey because somebody has files on her and just be brooding and pissed?
You sure can. That's great. Well, we're not going to stop that.
Oh man. Do we wait for the boy? Yes.
Let's go ahead and keep moving, and then when he comes back, he comes back.
Yeah, so as she kind of takes a swig, she kind of like takes a look over for like a bit longer. She's like, "Friends, got it. So did I meet you through Chanticleer? Is that what it is?"
You met us and we introduced you to Chanticleer, and you became like hyper fixated on him, but in like a good, healthy way, not a toxic way. So
I wouldn't call. No, he was just friendly to me.
yes,
Like he was nice to me.
yes, he's a very nice man.
Yeah. And he gives fantastic hugs.
I will 100% agree with that.
So that's not like obsession. That's just
Yeah.
friend.
Yes.
Yeah. So I met you through Chanticleer. Got it. Where did Chanticleer introduce us?
He's part of our caravan.
Don't remember that. Okay.
I'm sure the rest will come to you, but as we have said, we are friends, if nothing else, allies.
That much is true.
At this point, you all see a sort of bubbling in the pool of water, and a whisper, audible but indiscernible.
Can I have Salvi investigate the pool somehow, just to get a closer look at what the fuck?
Investigate the pool?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation check.
I think Nirkan's also gonna try to go up and just see. He's kind of familiar with some of the magics that run in the world. I think he's gonna try to see. I mean, these thrones just kind of spawned. These pools are now like a portal.
Yeah.
He's gonna see if he knows anything about this type of like magic.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
22.
What was your check, Salvi?
22.
22.
17 plus 5.
I got a 17 plus 5 on my Arcana. Twins. Okay.
All right,
Do it, lady.
do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Yeah.
Back to it then. So, between those two, I'll kind of give you a bit of information, and you can decide who gets what or whatever. But between those two, you recognize the glowing at the bottom of this pool has a golden sort of hue to it. It seems somehow tied to the thrones and pedestals. You also recognize that the magic sort of emanating from this pool it seems to echo the magic that you feel in the general air around you, and specifically emanating from the city gates. This is likely this interaction between the pool and the thrones is likely the way to enter the city.
Okay, so Salvi draws the connection between the light and the thrones. Since you did the Arcana, you recognize the magic. So we're both sitting there just mulling over it for a minute, then we turn and look at each other. So, how do you think we should move forward?
Seems foolish, but maybe we sit upon their thrones. They get transported into that city.
But there's only 5 of us, and there's 7 thrones.
Can I do is there any religious connotation to the actual thrones?
Ooh.
Give me a religion check, and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll take a really long, hard look at these chairs.
Natural 20.
For a total of.
Natural 20. Let's see. That is a total of. Where's my religion? For a total of 26.
Nice. Okay. From. You've seen one of these thrones before. A throne that, though made of stone in this this realm, you know it to be made of ice. And that is what I will say about that throne. There is one that seems to be made of fire. There is one that oh, whoops, wrong mouse. Let me find it. I have it in a different place. Don't know why I do this to myself, but hey.
And you
Well,
said there's
while I
7?
wait for these things to load, they are kind of made out of different materials and, well, sorry, they are still all made of stone in this realm, but they bear the iconography and imagery of different elements. One looks like it's made of furs and fangs and claws, etc., etc. But you recognize the throne of the Frozen King.
Oh. These thrones are not meant for us. These belong to the ones who are in charge of areas like this. Neocon,
All right.
I wasn't exactly there for it, or coherent at the time, but you just used magics that you've never used before. Did you make a deal with something?
Oh.
I don't mean to be blunt about it, but at this point, with this blatantly in front of me, and you having used that power, Amiri, I'm just adding everything up.
Yes. No, I was actually deeply confused by this. Yes, I was afraid, and so I reached out. Something deep within me, I knew I had to protect myself, and I reached deep within, and yes, that power just seemed to come out. I didn't know if it was from any source, or maybe it was from Amiri because Amiri is me. I don't know. There and then there's the deal I made with the devil back in that one city.
So you've made multiple deals
I've made multiple deals.
with devils.
Yes. Okay. So let me recollect. Let me recollect. It was at first when I went to the spider cave. You remember this?
Of course.
I supposedly died, but then I woke up and thought that one of you healed me. There was this voice that spoke and said, "Hey, I brought you back. I am from the ocean, the depths. If you go about your business, but kind of do it for me, then I will give you more answers about who you are." So I was like, okay, great. That was one deal. Haven't really heard much from that. Next deal was with that devil in Therion. I made that devil a deal to potentially, start that ritual thing where he spawned, but he did that himself. So I don't know if that is really a deal anymore. We already came to terms of the agreement, so I don't know if that's still a thing. And then apparently I have two names. So it could be any one of these things.
Okay.
Well, they're talking,
Great question.
talking and chit chatting away. Baron's gonna just kind of see if the water hurts, and if it doesn't, she's going in. She's just diving.
The water does not hurt.
Sweet. So I do have water breathing.
Okay.
She's gonna book it to see if she can find anything of where like what's causing the glowing, or any traces of Nero, like bodies or scales or anything like that.
All right. You swim down to the bottom, or toward the bottom of this pool, and as you near the floor, you see 7 glowing. Do you have dark vision?
I don't know if Get can have it. I'm going to look. Yes.
All right. So you're able to pretty clearly make out that these look to be some form of crowns or diadems. Each of them they've got some kind of lettering on them, but you can't quite make anything out. Actually, no. You would be able to. You remember that thing I sent you a little while back? So,
Yeah.
let me.
That crazy bunch of gibberish?
You would get.
I'm reading.
You would get. Actually, it depends on. Do you try and bring these up to the surface or not?
If she sees that there's any sort of writing on it, she would read beforehand to make sure that there's not warnings or don't move this or everything explodes.
All right, so, and sort of, I'll say out of order, but you're pretty easily able to put together. On one, you see the words Tashot Peshor Sirchot Chor Tatwahi Pe Turushkal Teiri Sur. On another, Saksakot Pekash Burburchot Hum Tagurachut Tipshli Otipishli. Sorry. Nushuk Quishquish De. And each of these, I will say, I'll just drop it into the thing what you guys see, and then so I don't have to read the whole thing. But you have the translation.
Well,
You're
she
able
is
to-
kind of underwater, because I have like fishing tackle. Could she just kind of like use little pieces of rope to kind of like mark each one individually, like to kind of remind her what they say in case her tampering with them, like moving them, ends up like messing up what says what, if that makes any sense? Because do they look identical other than that, or?
No, each of them does bear. Well, no, yeah, they would. Sorry, they would look pretty similar.
Okay, so she just kind of wants to take a minute to mark them before bringing them all up.
Totally, and you are able to do that. Kind of bottom there, so I can copy paste. Wait, I think I actually already sent this to you guys because we made the jokes about the gibberish, right?
Yeah.
Sure did.
I did.
Tried desperately not to say bless you.
Tried desperately not to what?
Say bless you.
Yeah. So if anybody's curious, the language that I roughly base this off of is somewhere between Nahuatl and Tzotzil, which was a language spoken regionally by some guys that I worked with at a Mexican restaurant.
What?
Nice.
So
Sweet. So Balrin would just kind of like lip over the edge with they're you said they're like crowns, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So she's gonna have like them kind of like hanging on her arm, and she's gonna like kind of sort through them and grab one of them while heading over to the kind of thrones.
Okay.
And she's gonna kind of like hold it up to kind of gesture at everybody else and just scorch, scorch, I the foe, burn, burn the friend. It'll be consumed in the end, everything but... And then she's gonna place it on the throne that looks like it has fire. Me. Anything?
Give me 1 second. Just making sure that all those are separated in your message. On the okay, so you said on the fire, correct?
Yes.
The as you set the crown in front of this throne, the gold from the pedestal takes the shape of a flame and extends outward, almost looking as though the crown itself were catching fire in this glinting and fragmenting of light around it. And then it pulls it in. The crown is gone.
She's gonna kind of turn back to everybody else and like kind of lift her arms with the crowns on them. Anyone know any religious iconography?
I know a bit.
Perhaps.
And she's gonna like relay what each of the crowns say over to Saudi and the gang. I'm gonna just pop it in here. That's gonna be real hard to read. Crap.
Copy paste.
I'm gonna copy paste it one at a time so they're separated. That's the struggle. They are separate.
And Delphi, my
Outside of
apologies.
my notes.
To get back to your check that I was frantically looking through my notes for. One is the throne of the Frozen King. One looks to be the throne of the King of Beasts. Another, the Withered King. yet another king of lies, the shattered king, the deep king, and the burning king. And I will put those in the Discord as well.
So, with the information that Valerin shares, I'll mention to you each one as you basically go through it. Be like, that's so and so, and what it ties to. And again, am I under the interpretation that these are devils?
Fiends, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, distinction between demons and devils in this world is kind of like,
yeah. It's gotcha. What? Once that first crown was placed, the crown you said disappeared.
Yeah, the platform, the golden platform, sort of like took a different shape in terms of it became like fire and burned the crown and accepted it.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I guess we need one per thing.
Did you say one of those was the Deep King?
That would probably be the rise waves above, run trenches below. I am the abyss in the sky that Balerin mentioned.
It's King of the Deep. He's not the Deep King.
Who are you referring to?
They're the King of the Deep, the depths, the abyss. The one who can tell me who I am. The
So
force
there's
that made this deal with.
So there's a
King of the Deep.
It's King of the Deep.
Not the Deep King.
Well, I mean, it could just be a translation issue. I don't think there's any, reason to. It's a fiend either way.
Right.
An affront to life itself.
Yeah, Balerin's gonna try to just pop the number 7 on the Deep King's throne.
For exclusively answering DM request purposes. Hush I the mouth, chill the breath. It subsides in my touch, the warmth of the big star. Scorch I the foe, burn the friend. It will be consumed in the end, everything by me. Hunger leading me, maw feeding me, devouring all things I hunt. It is found in death the pleasure sweetest. From excess I give them both. Anybody else having trouble hearing me?
It's a little muddled, so I can hear you, but so it's not necessarily quiet, it's just like a little muddled.
Not entirely sure why.
So could we get that read one more time, just so that everyone can, the audience can hear what clues you're working with?
Shall we go crown by crown?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. I was going to read them as I put them down, so I was like, oh, I don't need to read all of these right now.
All good. I just figured it'd be better for everyone to know up front what we're dealing with, and then,
Kelsey, I don't hear anything you're saying. If you're talking to us, it's now full mute. Okay. Well, Kelsey's figuring out the mic. Do you want me to read it? Dalby, do you want to read it? No, there's Kelsey. Hey, go.
Okay, I know it's not Ush I the mouth, so what's that first word?
That's way better. It's hush.
Yeah.
The Deep King. Hush I the mouth, chill the breath. It subsides in my touch, the warmth of the big star. The burning king. Scorch, scorch I the foe. Burn, burn the friend. It will be consumed in the end, everything by me. The frozen king. Hunger leading me, maw feeding me, devouring all things I hunt. King of beasts. It is found in death the pleasure sweetest, from excess I give them both. King of lies. Gather I without end, give I without end. From chaos to chaos, realities beyond I show you. The withered king. Hide in light many shadows, in truth many lies. Not different are we, you and I. The shattered king. Rise waves above, run trenches below. I am the abyss in the sky. Deeper than the knowledge I give nothing runs.
All right. Now that everyone has heard the clues, in what order are you putting these? So we've got the Deep King has been taken care of. The Burning King has been taken care of. The oh yeah, I forgot. As you place clue 7 in front of the throne of the Deep King, where did it go? Yeah, as you place the crown 7 in front of the Deep King, you you see it, much like the creature before it, just kind of dissolve, form a pool, and then that pool sort of meanders, almost river-like, or even more accurately, current-like, toward the throne, as the throne and the platform accept it.
I think as soon as that happens, Nirkan just goes over to that throne and just like kneels for a second and just like whispers under his breath, "Forgive me," and gets back up and like walks back to the group.
I just posted what I like. Balrin would probably just start reading and going for it if anybody like doesn't like stop her from like doing any of it. She's just gonna start putting them down.
Delphi for sure would stop you on the Frozen King one and demand that you give him the crown.
I mean, broski, you don't gotta demand.
He would just be adamant. He would more or less come up, all 3'2" of him. He would come up and just go.
Yeah, she wouldn't even stop. She'd just pass it over. She'd see the gimme hands and be like, "Yep." Like she's more of just trying to get it out of the way.
El Toro would be standing in front of the beast throne, just staring way too hard at it.
Yeah, so she would just kind of like put the crown in between like your eyesight and the throne, just kind of give like a soft nod.
Takes it from you.
And if nobody stops her, she'll do the rest of them as well.
Then we will resolve the rest here in a second. King of Beasts and Frozen King. As you are given, as El Toro and Dalthi are given the 2 crowns, the camera sort of lingers on you all. What happens next?
When I hold the crown, do I feel anything?
Do not.
So we're supposed to set these on the throne somewhere?
Seems to be.
All right. If this is the order you want, I will put it down when you give me the go-ahead.
You can put it down whenever.
Okay.
As you do, the pedestal, the gold of the pedestal, becomes amorphous for a second until it forms a pack of somewhere between a wolf or a cat or more or less. Have you guys ever seen depictions of the Set animal from ancient Egypt? almost like a pack of those, but like if you put Dire in front of it. That's what these things would be, as they descend on the crown, just devouring and devouring until there is nothing left, and then running back into the pedestal itself.
Dalvey holding the frozen king when he almost like makes to put it on his head and he goes, and then he looks at it and he goes, I have your heart, you stupid son of a bitch. You'll never get me. And he'll just throw it on, like, he won't even place it down gently, he'll just toss it onto the throne.
You toss it down, and as you would expect it to sort of do that, like, and settle. When you toss it, it freezes in place.
Okay.
The gold from the pedestal extends in fractals and kind of a frost-like pattern almost immediately, and pulls around the crown, kind of extending into icicles and snowflake patterns until the crown begins to crack. And again until it shatters under the brittle pressure of this ice. It falls to the ground and the pedestal accepts it.
Do any of these seats call to Salvi?
Do they? That is, I mean, that would be a question for Salvi.
It calls me.
And she's staring at the throne of the Withered King. Just it's kind of pulling at the back of her mind. She's not stopping Balin from doing anything she's doing. It's just can't hear you.
Sorry. If Salvi's staring, Balrin will offer the crown.
She'll go to take it. Merci. And set the crown on the chair.
She's gonna like turn to Daldy and just be like, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
She's just gonna like turn to Daldy and be like, "Was she? Did she just change voices? Did that?" What?
I think so.
As you touch the crown, Salvi, you feel a surge. Familiar. Something like your core.
Another rush of memories.
Yeah. Another rush of memories.
Okay. So her eyes do that brief moment of sheening over that deep red Merlot color before she blinks it away and shakes her head. I believe I may have some answers for you all about that, but we have other things to do now. We?
Do you place the crown?
Yes.
As you do, strands, threads, something that looked like hair thrust out of the ground and wrap around the crown, tying in knots and tangles. It pulls into the ground, this crown. Hands sort of claw back up at the surface and are pulled back under. You can vaguely hear cries from somewhere beyond. And in like manner, the other crowns are also accepted.
Notably, when it comes to the Crown of Lies too, like clocking that Bova's still glancing at that one too, she'd give it to him to do as well. Like she'd be like in front of it, kind of like.
Just the beasts. The beasts is for me. Lies. I don't feel comfortable with the lies. Beasts. I'll take that one. That's more fitting for me. The lies. It feels weird.
And she'll just plop it down. Like...
This crown stays exactly where it is.
But everything else went fine.
Was this the last one that you placed?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Everything else went fine. The crowns were accepted. And this crown stays the same.
Did it not work?
Or did it work exactly as it meant to?
Is the chair lying? I'm confused.
I was about to say, that's the throne of lies. Maybe it's wrong that it goes there.
Can Baelrin jump back in the water and see if she can find anything else that looks like it could be, like, not necessarily glowing, but anything else that could be, like, in the shape of a crown or anything else that would fit on the seat that she could lift?
As you try to jump back into the water, you hit solid ground as your feet should plunge under.
That's annoying.
Bulba's gonna go up to it. Maybe you just need to like rotate it. Maybe the symbol in the front needs to face outward. He's gonna pick it up and like reset it.
As you go to pick it up, your hands pass through.
It lied to me.
Is the chair is the throne, like, can it be lifted? Is it a liftable throne?
Oh, the throne is massive. It's like, I mean,
Oh, okay.
But I mean, can I lift it?
as tall as you are, you don't reach the pedestal. Like, you don't reach
Okay.
the top of the pedestal on this throne.
Okay. Can she try the door? Can she just go back to the gate and just like try to push the door now that like everything's
Yeah, as
on?
you try to push it, your hands pass through.
Could she just kind of like lean like feet planted on this side, just put her head through? Like put like
Yeah.
arm on like the side of the gate door and just kind of like lean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, as you put your arm on the side of the gate door, it also passes through.
The whole wall, dude.
Douthie seeing this, he'll go and actually, like, again, all 3'2" of him, like, offer his grip to, like, be the person to hold on to you.
She's gonna kind of like look you up and down and then like scruff your hair and be like, "It's okay, friend. Where's the Bova? Bova?
Yeah,
Is that
right.
what it was? Bova?
Yeah,
Can you-
yes.
Can you? We're cool. Can you just hold my hand?
That's fair.
Yes. I will hold your hand. What are we doing?
She's gonna like not like hold your hand, but like wrist grip.
Full on
And-
clasp. Like he's taking
Yeah,
over your
yeah.
whole forearm.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, if I'm not pulling, don't go. And she's gonna like put her front half of the body just like through the door, but like arm
What?
backwards.
As soon as you're through, he's like, "What if something's pulling you?"
Both of you are pulled through the gate.
Oh, no.
And as that
No.
happens, the gate ripples like water when you drop a stone in. And as the center seems to pull inward, you are all drawn with it and suddenly pulled through the fluid matter. You find yourself in the city of Gerthan, or at least a version of it. Buildings ripple like reflections on dark water. Street lamps float in the air, bending sideways, and every sound echoes for just a little too long. What happens next?
You said that Nero was here?
See, I knew he wasn't strong enough. I bet I could have held you.
But you said that Nero was here.
Do I hear you say that?
Oh, I absolutely said it to you.
Yes. That'll take off a few more inches.
Yes, Nero. Wherever here is, we just knew Nero went through the mirror.
She's gonna just start walking away from them talking, just be like, Nero! Like, yelling.
Well, I was telling
Yeah.
you. Okay.
No, that's,
Wise. Okay.
She's
That's
just
fair.
walking through the streets yelling.
Nir Khan is just walking behind you, kind of gives a shrug to the group. Nero!
Are we seeing
No.
anyone, or is this just like a shadow city?
You see shadows, but that is basically what it is. You imagine these are shadows of those actually in the city.
Do we recognize the section of the city that we've come into?
Oh yeah. So you came into the same section of the city as before,
So it'd be easy
which
to
I
find our way back
believe
to
was
Madame
the
Velash's tower.
Tally Gate.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
So it would be easy to find our way back to Madame Velash's tower?
Absolutely. It definitely should be easy.
I have no idea if anyone's interested. I don't know what Berlin and Yakan are planning, but there might be something worth investigating.
Sure. Crazy lady.
Yeah, I don't know how to catch a shadow. Can I suplex it?
I imagine you can try. I look forward to laughing at your attempt.
You saw what I did to the
this
slime thing.
one.
Look, we are here to find both Nero and this Madame Velash's shadow, are we not?
Sure.
Yeah, yes.
Berlin, Yakan, how far are you going to run around just shouting that name uselessly?
I don't know where else to go. Do you know where else to go? Have you been in Shadow Realm? Whatever it is?
That's
No, but I would be searching where he went missing in this city, and that would be the tower.
He went missing where?
Salvi. She forgot. Remember?
Yes,
She forgot. Remember? That's funny.
that is funny. Good job. He went missing at Madame Velash's tower. That is where he walked into this place. It is logical to me that perhaps we might find him there. We have been to this tower before. If you wish to follow us,
Lead the way, but I'm screaming Nero the entire way.
I shan't stop you.
I'm going to
As-
stay 30 feet behind you.
As we're walking, El Toro's going to do his fireflies, just to have a little bit of light in the area, because to him, the only way to make shadows is with light. So he's like, maybe it will help.
As we walk, I'm just gonna post up next to Baelrin. I'll just say, I don't like this place any more than the rest of us, but I think it's best we find your friend, find the shadow of Madame Velasha as quickly as we can. And I'm here to help in the best way I can.
And to get your memory back.
She's like, Nearcon being like friendly, she's just gonna kind of like put like an arm on the shoulder and give him like this huge hug and just be like, thank you. You are a good friend. And give like the like shoulder pat and just keep walking.
I hope you remember that when your memory comes back.
Yeah, near Khan just kind of like freezes at it and just like nods and goes, okay, and keeps walking.
Okay. As you all walk, you seem to move slower through the space. Or maybe the space is bigger? You don't feel like you're moving slow. Something feels off. Until you find yourself after hours of walking, back at the gates. And as you do, you see a group of 5 people. A Triton, an elf, or a Triton Genasi, a doll, a minotaur, and a small being.
Small bean.
Where are they?
Halfling. I honestly, I forgot.
They're standing at the entrance of the city where we walked in.
They are.
Is there anybody else standing around here?
No, in fact, as you draw near, you hear the same conversation you all had when you first entered being replayed in real time.
Dormammu have come to bargain.
Oh my god.
How do I kick you in here?
Don't do
There we go.
Notes paid.
it. That was a good one. You fucking know it.
That was great. I loved it.
I think I'm gonna
Can we approach them and speak to them?
That's a you question.
I would
Yeah.
like to do that.
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
think?
gonna approach and maybe like kick out at the Triton. Maybe like kick the back of his knees.
Why are you hitting yourself?
As you kick at the back of his knees, you see this Triton with battle-trained reflexes lunge out of the way and spin around and like catch your leg with his leg.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa. What once, swimmer?
No, I say Wagwan swimmer. You
No,
Who are
I
you?
say Wagwan swimmer.
not this again. Wait, is your name Amiri or Nirkan?
Near gun.
What the?
Dowley walks up to Dowley. No one told me that's what I look like.
Well, frankly, you never asked.
I wasn't talking to you.
Someone should have been here for hours.
So, you found anything?
Nothing
Do
more
any
than you
do
found.
any of you have glass?
I'm
Always.
sorry. Who are you? And why do you look like me?
No. What type of glass is it?
It's just a small shards of glass that she keeps for component purposes.
Balrin is gonna just like take the shard of glass, pull out the silvered scimitar, and like put the glass on top of it to replicate a mirror. Because she remembered they said there were no mirrors in the city to see if they look any different.
I'm sorry. So you're trying to look at your own reflection?
Yes, to see if like we look different right now.
You do not see your reflection.
And then can she just like turn like kind of over shoulder to see the others?
It does seem like there is some kind of vague reflection coming from the others.
I hate this. Yeah, so she's gonna kind of like motion Salvi over and like kind of squat down and just be like, she's got like scimitar, glass, mirror.
Yeah.
So, what brings you all to our city? To this?
You need
not
to give us a
really
moment.
our city. It's really
Salvi?
we only just got here.
Only fade on it.
What?
Any ideas?
Phaedra. And she'll look over at her mirror image.
Interesting.
What
God
is
damn it, Josh. so fucking good at this.
Hey, so maybe like two brains can figure this out. There was
I'm out.
religious.
But you only have one brain.
There was religious stuff. I'm not talking to you, other Salvi. Listen, I'm talking to myself. Okay? I don't get this.
Please step away
Well,
from
I'm
here,
the other
please.
Salvi, and she's the first Salvi? Doesn't
You're-
make much sense.
You're
been
both
here as long as I can
fantastic.
Remember?
This isn't time for that conversation. Have you found any trace of the shadow? That's what you're looking for, right?
Shadow?
Why are you in this city?
Well, honestly, I don't know. I didn't really think we should come, but the others said we should look for Nero.
I did not say that. I was the first one to walk to the mirror. You have a whole mirror image.
No, to the city. I don't think you wanted to go to the city necessarily.
Did I not?
Well, honestly, there are a lot of things that we've done that I didn't really want to do. But if I can make a powerful ally in the witch, then perhaps finding her shadow would be good.
And
Have
that
you
is
been
good.
to the tower yet?
Well, yes, that's where we came from before we walked through the mirror.
Okay,
These
so
are all things that we've said in here, or in the view of a mirror. She's gonna look at her own copy. Why do they call me the Ikir?
Your copy, the other Belrin looks around.
Are we really
Dalby actually
sure
looks at her and goes, "I'm
Information right now? Is that what we're choosing to do with our time? Couldn't
Yes,
we
it is.
put
And if
ourselves
you
to something more useful?
put ourselves to something more useful, I think getting information on whether or not we can trust you is more than useful.
You
Why?
know why?
Yeah, of course I know why. Why the fuck do you think?
It's a spine thing, right?"
Yes,
No,
it's
that's-
a spine thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I can think of. It's
Dalby!
too big. What?
Dalvi.
Yes, ma'am.
How about I put it like this? It's to stop things coming back. Does that do it for you? Or should I be more explicit?
The whole
You're
time,
very
El Toro's
casual.
flexing with the other El Toro.
You're very casual about finding copies of yourselves. Do you not think that that's disturbing?
Frankly, I think many things in this place are disturbing. I think about everything we found in this place is disturbing. But I just want to continue with our goal.
Right. I think, yeah, I look at the other Near Khan and just like, this is so frustrating. Can we just go? We're here to find the shadow of the witch, the cursed sea witch. We're here to find Nero. Can we just go?
The other near Khan looks at you and says, "But you have been going, and you've not gone at all."
All right. Me can't bother with all the cryptic information. Me just gonna go inside. How about
We're
that?
not trying to be cryptic, man. This just to say, you've been going. How long you been going? For hours. But you ain't been going nowhere. You've been here the whole time.
You've been here the whole time. I've been outside.
You be me. Me be you.
These are just our shadows. These are just our shadows.
These are our shadows. I have no.
Do we look
No.
like shadows to you?
Are we even here right now? She's gonna go up to Dalby and like squat and be like, I made a mistake in who I picked before and who could be the strongest. I need you to just slap me, please. As hard as you can.
Oh, sure. No hesitation.
Strike.
Mind you, that was out of love. Maybe.
Well, I don't know that I'm accustomed to hitting the people I love, but say la vie, I guess.
Well, you
Whatever
hit me
you
earlier.
do, Bruce.
Oh, not you, but him, you. Hey, so I'm really confused. We should leave and just, what if we just, do we live here now?
That's
If
what
this
we've been
keeps
trying to
happening,
tell
maybe
you. I've been trying to tell you the whole time. You've been gone. You've been leaving. But you ain't been going nowhere.
Can Balrin slap the other Nearcon?
I back up. I'm like, thank you.
Roll.
I would never be this cryptic, so I know that ain't me.
I'm gonna roll something over here. You roll a hit.
Okay.
I would never be this cryptic.
It's just a flat roll for unarmed, correct? No, it's a +6. Holy shit! 19.
Nearcon, what is your dexterity save?
A +1.
+1. Okay. You slap him. You get him good. What'd you do that for?
Because you're being annoying.
I ain't the one been coming over here refusing to listen.
So I think we're not asleep.
Why do we need to listen to these folks? They're in our way. Why can't we just do what we came here to do?
Well, they're not necessarily in our way. They're just where we began. We've been walking for
Yukon?
hours.
We were walking.
Hold
They
on,
started
Yukon.
setting it up, saying a bunch of cryptic things.
No, you ain't
and we
been
stopped.
walking. You've been
Tucon.
walking, but you ain't been going nowhere.
Nearcon, I'm trying to talk to Tucon.
Why am I?
How
Why
long
am
have...
I?
Why?
It doesn't matter.
Because
Then
you're the
you
second
got
one I've
two
met.
crimes
You're
under
the
the
second one
way.
I've met. You're the second one I've met. You're number 2. This is number 1. They're my friend. You're number 2. Tucon, listen. Why have we been not going any place? Because we've been here and we're not going any place. But why? We're
What do you
listening.
mean why?
Why?
It's the whole place. The whole thing. It'd be making you think you're going someplace, but you're not.
How do we change that?
Wait, I gotta.
Walk backwards?
Leave this city.
Maybe if we mirror it.
I'm not doing what this crazy wicked team doing.
If I hold Shadow El Toro's hand, do we walk together?
No.
You're right, going on.
Sorry. I needed to. Sorry, to answer your question, Belrin. Only you can free yourself from mental slavery.
She's gonna
Oh.
slap herself really hard.
That's a Bob Marley lyric for anybody who's wondering.
Oh,
As soon as she hears it's only herself, she's gonna smack herself. This is where we're at. This is desperate times. I don't know what to tell you.
Dalvey just looks up and goes, "Wow." Oh man, memory loss.
Why
is a
are you
bitch.
kidding yourself? That seems counterintuitive.
No, this.
Have you never been
trying
awoken
something.
from a nap or anything from getting hit hard enough?
I need everyone to make me a wisdom save.
Absolutely.
I've been nice to my shadow.
What happens when El Toro
Oh,
tries to
no,
hold
no,
hands
no.
with his shadow walk?
What?
Bova said he was trying to hold hands with his shadow and walk. So what happens there?
Actually, I said it didn't go with you. I'm gonna say because as I'm thinking about things, it does go with you.
Okay, so do we explore together? I don't know. Everyone's hitting each other. I don't feel comfortable with that.
I didn't hit me.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
hit
in
you,
due time, someone's going to hit one of you.
Uncalled for.
One of you and your multiple personalities, so it's doubled now, is going to say some out-of-pocket shit.
That's not even fair. What do you mean?
Easy, easy. Your short temper. It's doubled now.
So, I'm clear-headed, and you know that. The short temper isn't there.
What are those wisdom saves, y'all?
17.
19.
19.
15.
15 as well.
You all, as this other Nirkan, because frankly the others, they don't seem to be saying anything, but this other Nirkan, as he speaks, and the words kind of
Yeah.
internalize. You realize you haven't moved.
Right.
In fact, if you really aren't quite there at all, more, you realize something's been holding you. And you are drowning.
Near Khan?
Except for Nirkan and Bella.
In drowning?
You two simply say, wait, oh shoot, you don't need to breathe either. Dang y'all.
So I'm drowning.
And Stark.
Huh?
You two are drowning.
Great. I let out air and it's just bubbles and he just goes, great. I'm gonna die here.
As you come to this realization, the ground quakes and the plaza surrounding the gates splits open beneath you, revealing a yawning abyss of endless black water shot through with this sort of almost black light luminescence. Rising from its depths, a shape begins to form. At first, like a shifting oil slick, then growing limbs and ridges that never fully settle into a single form. A towering, sinuous body coils above you, its surface rippling with ghostly reflections of faces, some of which you know, and some you do not. Dozens of eyes open and close across its skin, each gaze drilling into your mind. Where a mouth might be, a vertical gash yawns wide, spilling a mirrored brine that sort of breaks off into fractals as it hits the ground. You become part of the other you. As one of you said, you were never the real you. You come back into your own body after having this strange out of body experience as you were drowning. Your spirit pulled from you so that your body could die. Now you see everything for what it is. The city does not exist. You stand or float in an abyss, this thing above you, and time stops. Amiri. None of you all hear this, except for Nirkan.
Nirkan looks around to see if Amiri is back.
Amiri. Nirkan.
Who said that?
The king of the depths.
You've been quiet for quite some time. We make our way to you.
And why have you come?
Oh, man, that's a long story. We came to find Madame Velasquez's shadow and one of my friends, a friend of a friend named Nero. That's why we're here.
What fate has brought you to my
We're in your
domain?
domain.
A sort of my domain. A place I've set aside for encounters such as this.
Right. Okay, so do you know where Madame Velasquez's shadow is, or maybe Nero, or maybe more information on why people keep saying my name is Amelie?
You still don't
No.
Who's are you?
I don't know. I literally have no clue, man.
She gave me her shadow. And I gave her power. And so she sends fools to my domain to die. Are you a fool? I've said so already.
I am no fool. You must know that.
We will see. First, I believe my servant promised you answers.
Yes. In exchange for calling more souls to your domain, which I have done. I've done that.
And I give you answers, Amelie.
What is that name?
A single tendril extends outward, and from it you see infinite tendrils branching off as it extends towards you. It connects with your forehead and then presses inside. Even if you try to move, you're unable, as it bores into your skull, extending further and further, tendril upon tendril, into your skull and out. Your mind expands with the tendrils. You see universes beyond, all drowned in water, all beautiful, growing coral, fish in schools that you've never seen. And as the tendrils recoil and pull back out of your mind, the wounds close, your head reforms. And Amiri, you look before you and see this thing. The people beside you, who you recognize, you know. You're not sure why.
And now you know one identity for another. Let's see if you can keep it.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can we see the surface of this water, by the way? as Nir Khan is talking to himself.
There is no surface to the water. There is a surface to this creature's skin.
Do we need roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm worried about my friends drowning, and I have water walk, so I was like, do I launch them, or like, are they gonna get the bends, bro? Like,
This is, I mean, it extends out as far as you
for
can
sure.
see. So, let's
no bends, got it.
let's zone back in. And as the creature says this, time speeds back up, and all of you all sort of enter the present moment. To answer something that was said just a second ago, the space around you extending off into infinity. There is no surface to the water. There is no end to this domain from what you all are able to see. It extends into darkness in every direction. However, there are, let's say, let's back off of that. Let me pull you guys into the map. There are bits of stone and what's not reflected in the map, coral, and various bioluminescent things kind of floating in the general area. I'm going to share my screen. I really need to figure out a better way to do this because showing the DM's screen isn't always all right. But share screen and oh, Nugget, does it need to be? Oh, there we go. Can you guys see that now?
I think I see it.
Heck yeah. All right. So, and you all can, I think El Toro put his here, so like totally in the middle zone, whatever zone you want to be in. As the creature says this to you, Nir Khan, and everything sort of speeds back up and you all enter the present moment, is there anything anyone would like to say or do before initiative is rolled?
I have a quick question.
Yep.
He called me Amiri at the end then and said that he like pulled Amiri's consciousness back. Am I Amiri or am I Nir Khan?
You, friend, are you are Amiri.
Am I? What the? Am I like Amiri's? Am I? Okay, so Nir Khan is a Triton Eldritch, like fighter, Eldritch warrior, or whatever, Eldritch knight.
Here, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull us two out while I'm gonna go to Discord real quick, and we're gonna talk there for a second. In the meantime, we have this thing, guys, up in the top left-hand corner. It is a support us QR code. So if at any point during this thing you want to support us, you can. That's a link to our Ko-fi, KOFI, Kofi. Anyway, that's
Kofi.
That's the thing. So while Nir Khan and I discussed something, enjoy the rest of these people.
Okay,
So I'm
we're left
drowning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder what he means by drowning.
So I'm gonna be straight up. I'm just gonna ask if I can just like mouth to mouth Dowdy and Bova. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna buy you a lot of time, but it might buy you a little bit of time. Close combat and roll.
I'm also curious though too, like if I'm in the middle of this, like is this space swimmable, or is it like are we just walking and it's like are we like Final Fantasy X, you know, like just like floating and able to like fight somehow in the water, but like
I'm going to do the check shot on that thing. It looks like sin anyway, so it just checks out.
it's just me, I'm the ball.
I will kick the ball.
I want to be a blitz ball when I grow up.
I hope you have like stone touch because that's super helpful.
Can we do can you guys do me a kindness? Can we not talk about the fact, just like not remind Josh that there's a giant anchor on my back? Can we do that? Can we just
This is
yeah.
ethereal water.
Yeah,
Swim
no.
by your mental powers.
I won't bring that up, not at all.
There's so much going on.
Us trying to figure out the physics of the actual like being underwater, like how do we fight?
I hate this. Does anybody else hate this? But Josh, you did a good job, but can you just stop
100%.
doing that for a bit? Can you
Right,
just
like,
can you just
We're doomed. I don't. One, I can't see shit. Two, I'm drowning. Three, I don't even have my actual weapon with me because Serena isn't here. So.
Does Dowdy know how to fight with other weapons?
No, he has his dagger, but he doesn't have his katana.
Would a scimitar be better?
Is it dex based?
Can be. Because I have a silver, a normal, and the slime one.
Just collecting scimitars. I love that.
Even the slime one, I want to see Dowdy's reaction to it.
To
I mean,
the slime one.
The only problem is realistically, Balrin would be like, "Oh, he fights with dagger. That's good to know." I hate not remembering things. This is a struggle.
Well, he's got two daggers on him. One that he's never used, and then one that's just a regular dagger, and then a hand axe that he has used in the past to try to smack El Toro and Salvi, which, never came to fruition. So,
We still got silver ingots we got to do at some point.
I need. Is it this?
Apologies, folks.
I also do love the fact.
Let me pull myself.
Wild.
I also love the fact that Boba was like, "Yeah, Chanticleer gives good hugs." So Balrin's like, "Oh, so we all are hugging people." Okay.
What? What did I
I'm
go?
so confused as to what's going on here. Why can't we all just be here at the same time?
Well, maybe one person out.
It's musical chairs.
Get rid of you and just have
And the
the
map?
players.
That's what I'm trying to do. There we go.
You just have to get to it.
Yeah. Because it was kind of kicking us off in order. It was weird. All right. Sorry, guys. We have conversed. We have consulted. And entering back into this, as the creature has said this, you all come into the moment. You all no longer see Nir Khan where Nir Khan was. Caden, what is it that they see?
As this eldritch creature, this dark, deep horror from the depths, kind of reaches those tendrils out. As they retract, you see the essence of Nir Khan pulled away. Starting at the feet, you see these weird, stocking-like booties. Not booties, booties. They kind of have that point at the very end. They're a bright, purplish color. And then there's these robes that just kind of start stacking up on themselves. These flowy robes. They're white with a bit of teal and purple trim. It goes all the way up until a nice, beautiful brown face sits on top. He's got a little bit of a beard, maybe a middle-aged fellow. I think before I said he was an elf, I messed that up. He's just a human man. Just a human man living his life. That hair, you can see some dreads pulled back into a tight little ponytail underneath a wide wizard's hat that kind of just flops right on top. And he goes, Oh, my wife! Where's my wife? Oh. Jeepers creepers, man, this is some wicked dream. Whoa, what one here?
Did you say wife?
Oh.
As this happens, I do need everyone to roll initiative. Unless anyone had an action, like if anybody had another action to take. But otherwise, this thing is waiting to fight you. So
would I have time? Would I have time to cast a spell before we go in? Like seeing this and having like taking a minute or no?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, also, Gobi, for the purposes of your questioned consent, yes, you can. I realized that, like, I never respond.
Guys, without context, that's kind of wild. To just stay on stream.
Hey, to you guys who had left.
Oh, okay, totally. So this is something that happened. We had no context for that, so it's just like, all the consent mattered. The answer is yes.
Oh my god.
Well, it was about possibly helping us breathe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got it.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Oh my god. Arcana, please. +0! Fuck! 15.
Alright. Give me 1 second. You were able to get off a spell.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's just yeah, you guys haven't seen her cast magic. She's just gonna kind of like grab onto the arrowhead on her neck, and just kind of like under her breath, just kind of being like, "Better fucking protect me here." And you watch these snakes kind of go up her body as she casts Cure Wounds.
That's cool.
I need it, bro. I'm unwell. I'm not good.
All right. In that case, let's go ahead and get things started. So, do we have in the initiative roll a 20 to 25?
Oh, Christ.
Yes, 20.
All right, let's go ahead and put in Dalrin. All right, 15 to 20.
17.
Okay. 1 second.
This man is
No.
so fucked.
Here we go. Dang. Salvi at 17. 10 to 15. Five to 10.
8.
9.
That was Kevin 9, Will 8.
Yes.
Yup.
Hey, it's okay. We're drowning.
Yes, you are. And El Toro, not El Toto. We're not blessing the rain. And Caden.
Or
All
He's a wizard.
Mary with the 4.
I'm so fucked.
All right. At the top of the order, Belrin. I'm going to size you down a little bit, Caden. I'm going to size everybody else up a little bit. Belrin, what are you doing?
First and foremost, I'm remembering that we need to open the Roll20 app. I have a question while I do that.
Yeah.
So, what is it a thing in, because I know it is definitely DM discretion, table to table, would like essentially underwater mouth to mouth work to extend breathing for people?
I'm gonna say yes. So first off, you all have been under, and let me just roll a couple dice very quickly to see how long you've been under. It's one for that, one for that, and you only went. You made your wisdom save on the first one, so it's only 2 of those. So you guys have been under for 4 rounds in like combat timing. You can use your action, I'll say, to give someone some air, and you can transfer 1d4 rounds of air from you to them.
Okay.
And for
I
my
don't know
memory,
where
how
I
many
am.
rounds can somebody?
I believe it's I think it's 1 minute plus your con modifier.
And that's like, so it'd be like 1 minute per the con modifier.
Right, yeah. So actually that probably should have been here. Let me actually, because that should have been D4s and minutes instead of D6s and rounds, because that's going to be more meaningful. So instead, you guys have been there for 2 minutes.
I am currently suffocating.
Okay.
I'm good for another minute.
I'm taking on water.
Sweet. Yeah,
How does that
so
work again.
that's where we're at.
I'm now a human man who can't breathe water.
Yeah, but that just happened.
Yeah, that just happened. You're holding your breath at
gotta-
renewed, whatever.
I was about to say a minute is 10 rounds, right?
Yes.
And I still do not have my memories of how people fight or anything like that, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Hells. Yeah, so Balrin's gonna just kind of like swim up to Dowdy, grab him on the back of the head, and just be like kind of like, sorry, slam her face again to just give as much air as she can.
I just picture cartoonishly blowing up like a balloon.
Okay, that's 3.
3.
All right, so you mark down 3 rounds of air for, well, I guess you don't have that. So, Daffy,
Hi.
go ahead and add 3 rounds of air.
Okay.
Okay.
Wild.
And then
He pulls away and just goes.
Don't spit it out!
And then is she able to use her movement to just kind of get to the next section, basically?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna do that and just kind of like nod over at the beast. For Dowdy. Did we ever figure out what the gelatinous scimitar is?
You know what? I'm gonna say, because I did not do this over the last week. Let me look at that monster real quick. It is 218 in this book. So
I can give you something if you want to give me a rarity.
I'm just gonna say it is a it functions as a regular scimitar, but it adds a D4 psychic damage on a hit.
Okay.
Swashbuckle do that ass.
Sweet. Well, I can't reach him, bro. I'm
Next
trying to
time.
figure out what else I got as a bonus action. I don't have a lot of bonus action economy yet for distance. I don't know if I ever will. Sorry, I'm trying to be creative, but I did not think I was going first.
All good.
Crap. Yeah, no, I don't think I have anything else that I could do as a bonus action. Wait, can I bonus dash as this rogue?
It depends. That is cunning action on your character sheet. I think it's a level 2 thing.
Yeah, it's
so
the
you
level
should be-
2 ability for all rogues.
Yeah.
All rogues?
Yeah.
All rogues.
Because that's level 2. That's before the subclass, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. She's gonna just book it even further if that's possible using bonus action.
Absolutely. You can get all the way into the next zone if you'd like, but
Yeah.
just into the next zone.
Yeah, she just wants to kind of close the gap on what now looks to be a human. She's like, so sweet, and that'll do it.
Okay. Excellent. Then, let's see. He before it actually gets to his turn, at the end of your turn. No. Well, what's the range on that?
Quit giving me anxiety.
No. Okay. So what it's going to do is on its turn, is going to look at Belrin. All of its many eyes turn toward you and gaze into you, not just at you. I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh, 17.
Okay. You feel that you want to like this creature. You want to love this creature. You want to serve this creature.
No.
But servitude is beneath you, and you were able to shake it off.
Oh. Bro.
Woo! It is then going to move in toward you two and close the gap between you. That is the Deep King's turn. Salvi.
Okay. Okay, so I see Belrin. She's up near Amiri, and okay. Okay. She is going to pull her harp out, just look up, and she goes to say something. It comes out fancy-looking bubbles, vaguely French-shaped, and she twangs it, and just this as she tolls the dead on this thing, and that's a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Okay. A wisdom save. That is 17.
Okay.
As the sound kind of permeates the area, you just see its eyes, a couple of its eyes. Most of them still turned to Balrin. Some of them turn toward you, regarding you with disdain.
Well, then, as it turns its eyes towards her, then it just goes. It turns her form of dread. So it's like the finger elongates as she turns to flip them off, and her neck elongates. The extra arms grow out of her sides, and she's just standing there, looking half doll, half spider.
Dude, that's so cool.
I love
10
it.
times creepier in water.
Oh yeah, because her hair is blowing everywhere.
Oh!
All right. Anything else on your turn, Salvi?
I will look closer and see could have been at the end of that.
Okay.
Action, my bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Then now, at the end of your turn, Salvi, the creature is going to lash out with what seems to be almost a tail at its back end. It is going to target Amiri. Amiri does a 19 hit.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna need a couple of dice here. Whoops. A couple of dice here.
Couple.
Oh man, you lucked out. Holy night. That was 2 1s and a 2. Let's see. That is gonna be
Everybody gets 1.
4 plus 5, 9 bludgeoning damage as this tail swipes out from behind it and attacks you.
Yikes.
Wow, that was lucky. Dalthy, it is now your turn.
All right. I am going to not click on that screen. I'm going to click over here. With my movement, because dash is an action, right?
Dash is an action, yeah.
Okay. So I will dash. How close am I able to get to them?
At this point, you can get to him because he's right at the edge of the thing.
Okay. So I would dash and get right on up here. And as I do so, I am going to use bonus action to ignite my dagger with radiance. Now, he doesn't speak anything, but his eyes are just intent on this creature as he's just holding his breath, moving.
I did actually just think of something, and I'm going to let you have this because I did not think of it before, but I did just remember we are technically underwater, meaning that unless you have a swim speed, you are moving at half speed.
That is true.
But I did forget that, so go ahead with the movement as you had it.
Holy shit.
Okay. But I also just remembered, too, that based on how Douthie operates, he cannot ignite his radiant hunter stuff because it requires him to breathe.
Ooh.
So I will just get nice and up close and personal. And you know what? Sure, why not? I will use instead my bonus action to make this individual roll a strength check.
Okay, nice. Dirty 20.
Yeah, yes.
Je touché dans le cou. Cutting words.
Okay. And that is a D6?
Yeah, that's my bardic inspiration die. Give me 1 second.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. In that case, minus the D6, it is a 17.
Still passes.
Well, then I told him to shit. I would shit on his neck.
That's all I got.
Okay. In that case, that brings us to El Toro. Underwater, yeah.
So I can't speak right now, otherwise.
Correct.
El Toro is going to reach behind his back, pull out his grappling hook, and just launch it and try to hook this giant monster in the face. and use that for basically his movement to yank himself onto the back of this giant creature.
Okay. All right.
To use my strength as opposed to swimming.
All right. Give me 1 second.
And what would you like me to roll?
Yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna say roll a ranged attack. It will still be a disadvantage because it is not a spear, javelin, harpoon. So getting it there is gonna be rough. So just make that ranged attack at disadvantage.
Using dex or my strength because I'm throwing it.
I will. It should be dex. For this, I'm going to allow strength.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 15, and if I'm adding my strength, it's +6.
All right, and that is at disadvantage?
Yes, that's a disadvantage.
Excellent.
I rolled a 17 on the other one.
Excellent. Okay. So you hook into the creature, and I'm going to say, for the intents and purposes, you put it under the grappled condition.
Ooh. Good. Is this a huge creature or a gargantuan creature?
This is a huge creature.
Excellent. While I'm mounted on its back, I'm trying to avoid its eyes because I'm assuming I saw weird glowy when it was looking at Baelrin.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood something. So you were intending to basically use that instead of movement to get you there.
Yes, I'm yanking myself over to this.
Oh,
thing.
okay. All right. In that case, I was under the impression that you were trying to pull it. That is my bad.
It's bigger than me, so I assume if I'm using anything, I'm
absolutely
making myself to hit.
So it is. So for that, like, you're not grappling the creature. I was assuming you were staying in the one place, and this was like, this would have technically like put it under the grappled condition. But if you're just using it to get there, you would have to make an additional like grapple check if you want to, for instance, activate your abilities to do things to it.
I just wanted to be on its backside and just for the one thing was my action.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to do an elbow drop to the back of its head. And
absolutely.
That is a 19 plus 6 to hit.
19 plus 6 hits.
Elbow drop, not a lot. Does 12 damage, bludgeoning.
Hey, all right. Let me record that.
And bonus action, double axe handle strike, bringing down both fists on the back of its head as well.
Holy shit.
15 plus 6, so 21.
Oh, 21 to hit?
To hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
And that does a little bit more. Does 16 damage.
All right, I will need you to make 2 Constitution saves.
He has to make a con save as well.
Okay.
I got one of my con saves was a natural 20, and one was a 15 plus 4, 19.
I got you. So those both save. He failed his con save.
If he failed his con save, he would be stunned for 1 round unless he's immune to stun.
Whew. All right.
From the double axe hand.
All right, and what was the damage on that double axe hand?
I think it was a 15 or 16.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone remembered. I moved my dice.
No problem, no problem. I got that recorded. Excellent. Then that brings us to Amiri. Having taken a tail strike from this creature, what are you doing?
You see, Amiri, takes a a little tail strike from this creature, and he quickly tries to regain his composure, looking around, and he quickly checks himself for his things. He reaches out for his magical staff with that crook, like I was talking about, that fish hook on top, little squid piece coming down. He reaches towards his belt, and there's a little silvery mirror on it, kind of like tucked in tight as a rope. Pats that, goes to his other side, finds his spell book, opens that up, and he starts reciting some magic. DM.
Yes.
I feel like the kid in school who's like, teacher, but didn't we have homework?
Yeah.
If a spell requires vocal components.
Yeah, I actually meant to say this when
Underwater.
Salvi was going. You will lose a D4 round of air for every spell with verbal components. Actually, for Salvi it doesn't matter because she can. Fine. But you, however, will lose a D4 rounds of air.
And how much air do I have? How do I figure that out?
It's 1 minute plus your con modifier's worth of minutes.
Okay, so I have
10 rounds.
3 minutes of air. So I lose 1 minute of air for every verbal spell I...
1d4 rounds.
1d4 rounds, which could add up. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
And a minute is 10 rounds. So, like,
Whoa. Oh, so, okay. Okay, cool. Then yes, he is going to get out his spell book then, and you see as the bubbles leave his mouth, magic starts swirling around his staff. It almost looks like this strong ocean current, but it's beaming like this bright, like blue, seafoam blue, a little bit of teal, and all of a sudden it swirls around him, and he is no longer there. If I have a 30-foot teleportation, can that get me to a different zone, or do I have to stick somewhere in this zone?
Yeah, you can get to the next zone. It would basically be the edge of the next zone.
I could just stick around the edge of the next zone. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna kind of shoot up here then to wherever this little crag or whatever the fuck this is.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and do that so we can see everybody at once.
Sorry, I gotta get distance. And then he is going to kind of pull back, shifting his stance, step back with the left foot, and then point his staff aloft. And I think he's gonna do another verbal component spell. Yep, okay, sweet. So he does that. He is going to cast Lightning Bolt at this.
Now, so your teleportation, what level spell was that?
Teleportation was 2nd level.
All right, so you with an action and bonus action, one of them can be a leveled spell. The other has to be a cantrip.
Oh, okay. He's not going to do that.
After this session, though, we can totally talk out allowing for that sort of thing, because in the rules that we've got set in place, it wouldn't actually be that powerful. It'd be a burst of something and then nothing for a very long time.
Okay, well that was mainly what he wanted to do. Okay, sweet. Then he is going to cast Thunderclap. He's gonna cast Thunderclap. I create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. However, I'm an evoker wizard. I can choose to have motherfuckers that don't get affected by my shit. So,
I'm so
Yeah,
glad we're back.
communication
two
is
of you.
freaking amazing.
Sculpting the
And
spell are the best parts.
Yeah, and it's no action, no nothing like that. So I think I'm going to choose just the. I think I can only do. I mean, it doesn't really help because I can only choose one person since it's not a leveled spell. But I think that's going to be Baelrin, who seemed to be trying to help me out. I'm going to choose you to not have to automatically succeed on this saving throw. Everybody else, I'm sorry, gotta make a con saving throw.
Man. I'm
16.
assuming a 6 doesn't do it.
6 doesn't do it, but 16 does. You
What
only
was the
take
save you said?
what?
What was the save you said?
16.
No, sorry, the stat.
Oh, con.
Okay.
That's 20.
Let's
8.
go.
Just
Damn, it's not even that much fucking
plus
damage.
0.
Okay, so El Toro, you take 2 damage. This guy don't know what the fuck he's doing. this dumb motherfucker. All right, so yeah, anyone? Salvi, you take 2 as well. Dylan, you're fine. Dalvi, you take 4. And
I
Josh.
expected more.
Yeah, me too. Hey, me too. Josh, if the creature saves, the King of the Deeps gets 2. If he failed, he gets 4.
Okay. All right. You rolled an 8, so
Hey, he takes 4 damage.
yeah, I'm not rolling well, but it's good.
Good.
You guys.
Hey, it's 4 more than we had. Let's go.
Yeah. Then, Belrin, back at the top of the round, what are you doing?
So Boba said that he had 1 round left. Is he looking like he's struggling to breathe at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so again, she's gonna just like kick her ass up there and just be like, sorry, grab horn, like breathe for 1 second, like 2. It's not a 1. I'm not depending on it. Oh god.
I will say, just for the sake of you knowing how much you have at your disposal of air, while you can breathe water, I'm going to say that you have air stored enough, like basically the standard air. So you still only have a certain amount to give.
Okay. Would I be able to get an idea of how much that would be, or no?
Yeah, I mean it's still the 1 minute plus your con modifier's worth of minutes. So it should still be plenty to give lots of air. But I just wanted to make sure there was some kind of cap on it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
So 1 minute plus my con worth of air in
And
general, or
you've
does
only given away
that
a few
count?
rounds.
Okay. Sweet.
I think you've given away 5 rounds of air at this point.
Okay. Yes. And then bonus action, she is going to whip into this son of a gun with the gooey little scimitar. No, she doesn't have her memories. Never mind. She doesn't know what that is. I think she would just stick close to home and use her normal scimitar. So that's also going to be a sneak attack. 13 hit? Probably not.
A 13 is not.
No, then, yeah. That's all I got. I think she'd probably follow Bova's lead, though, and stick up there by him, like, out of its eyesight range. If that is possible.
All right. As it comes to the Deep King's turn, it then moves to Salvi's turn because he's stunned.
Nice.
Let's go.
Of all of the things in D&D, I hate stun the most.
Stun sucks, dude.
Amen.
It's so rough.
It's not so bad if there are multiple enemies, but it's when there's just the one, like, action economy just breaks. That said, Salvi.
Alrighty. Well, one wrist is popping down to reveal her small crossbow again because I don't have very many offensive spells. That is a 13 plus 5. That's 18 to hit.
13 plus 5 hit. It hits.
Okay, where's my piece? I'm just gonna go over here. 6 damage.
Excellent.
And as a bonus action, who's looking whose turn is it next in combat? Dally? She'll look out across the expanse to where Dally is and kind of pluck a little tune that she heard Serena kind of humming once, and I gave you a bardic inspiration.
Okay. D6, right?
Yep. You use one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Perfect. Try to.
That's right. I ain't getting no plus 3 after. I'm breakable.
All right. Duffy.
Oh boy. Am I able? Am I able to get to Balrin?
Yeah, you can get to Belrin.
Okay. It's tactically the only thing he can think of, and he's going to try it in order to attempt activation of his abilities. He is going to pull the energy that he normally does from oxygen, but instead from Balrin, if that's possible. DM, what are your thoughts? Want to make sense? Sure that makes sense for you.
I did not. Could you repeat it one time?
So I am going to attempt to take the power that Douthie normally does from the air around him, but I'm taking it from Balrin instead. In order to activate his radiance.
Barbie Discovery Adventure underwater scuba suit mode.
I would say yes. It will subtract another D4 of rounds of air from Belrin.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
4. Sorry.
So, Douthie will approach you. He'll look at his blade, and he just sort of taps his heart and just goes up to you. He first expels, I'll say that he expels 2 rounds of air from himself, and you see him do that, and then he just goes up to you and just. But what you feel is the most interesting thing ever. He is pulling out all the negative energy from you for a split second, all of that. And as soon as that emotion settles, you're it's the weirdest thing. You're in battle, you're underwater, but you feel a split second of peace. And then he just pulls away, nods, blows out again onto his blade, and it lights up radiant. And he taps his heart again and turns around.
All right.
So let's see. I will take. Now, normally 3 damage. Normally, him doing that as a bonus action.
Sure.
Are we still counting it that way, even though I had to require the other individual?
Yep. That will still count as a bonus action.
All right, cool. Then I will stabby.
All right. Roll to hit.
This thing. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not.
Gotcha. Then I will attack one more time. Ooh, that is much better. I rolled a natural 19. Plus 6.
Yeah, that hits.
So.
That hits. So, I will need a con save from you as you roll this damage and all.
Okay. I'll use this one. 16.
All right. So, you as well as El Toro before you, kind of, as you get close enough to hit this thing with an attack, you notice that there's this kind of mucus cloud just over its flesh that as you hit it, the mucus splashes up at you and threatens to disease you, but you also shake it off.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Damage.
Hater's gonna hate.
That's right. Damage plus that. So that's 4. So it's 10 damage total. 3 of which is radiant. As he stabs his dagger for the second time in.
Oh gosh. I got real scared for a second. I looked down at my phone where I was recording damage, and all of a sudden it's just typing. And I realized I accidentally hit like the talk to text
Oh my god.
while I wasn't looking, and I was like, I was real freaked out for a second. How much damage?
10, 3 of which is radiant.
10, 3 of which is.
My weapon is also shedding 20 feet of bright light, if that helps at all.
Okay. Right. Excellent. That is recorded.
And Baelrin, you said I got 4 rounds from you? Okay.
Here I am munching on sweet tarts.
El Toro. I think it's back to you. What are you doing with these new 2 rounds of air?
El Toro is just going to close his eyes and focus, and he's just going to bash his fists together, and he's going to burn 1 stamina point to do rapid mounted punches.
Okay.
So mounted punches is I roll a d4, and that's how many times I get to strike for 1 action. Roll a 3.
Excellent.
21 to hit, 19 to hit, 23 to hit.
Yeah, those all hit, dude. Nice.
So first strike is going to be 9 damage. Next is going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
Next is going to be 8 damage.
All right, so total of 27. Wait, 9 plus 8. 25, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 25.
And end my turn with a double axe handle. Do I need to roll? I hit.
I was about to say, you're going to need to roll 3 con saves.
Okay. On to plus 4. 18.
Okay.
17. 19.
Bro. You're an absolute monster. Okay, yeah. Those all pass.
And a 21 for the double axe handle, and he has to do a con save.
All right, this should be better. Yes, that is a for con dirty 20.
All right, he saves. And for the double axe handle, I do 16 damage.
Okay, all right.
Con save again?
Yeah.
Oh, is 16 okay? That was low.
A 16 is okay, yeah. Also, this creature is it is bloodied at this point. Wow. At the end of your turn, it is going to its tail will swipe at you. So as it comes out of its groggy stun, it misses very, very, just it swings wide and through the water. Wow. Guys, tonight is just not the night for the dice on my end. Then, yeah, Amiri. That is to you.
Lightning bolt, 100%. Coming at that boy's head.
Dang!
Lightning bolt! All right.
You gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Excellent. Ooh. That is a dirty 5.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
No, it's not.
That ain't gonna do it. Come on, baby.
Guys, I might have to retire these dice for a while. These used to be my monster dice because they rolled great.
Amiri, yes, once again points that staff aloft. A little speech bubble popping out of his mouth. You can see that he's concentrating very, very, very hard, and a huge bolt of lightning comes streaking at the King of the Deeps, and he uses that same evocation to curl it around the 3 random people that he doesn't know. He's gonna curl that around them so it only hits that guy.
You couldn't see that, but I bit my thumb at you.
Yeah? You're gonna be biting it again after the King of the Deeps takes 22 lightning damage.
You bite your tongue at me, sir.
Dang, folks. Dang, that's all I gotta say. That stun literally wrecked it.
Let's go.
Well done. All right, anything else, Amiri?
I do not believe so. He might honestly just kind of like float back down so that he is he's inside this zone again. We'll just kind of like pop up over here, but
Okay.
we're gonna pop back down. That's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to. It's gonna swipe at. Swipe at El Toro again. Oh, well, that was outside of the thing. That was a good roll too. Gosh dang it! Holy crap! It hurt me saying I was gonna retire it. It just. That's it. Okay. Wait. Well, that's still +9.
Like I'm mailed. Cutting words.
Let's go! Does the 15 hit you at all, Belren?
Oh, you're attacking me.
Actually, yeah, sorry, not. Gosh. I looked up and saw Belren's token. But yes, El Toro. Really, it's minus 5, so it's a 10. So,
I had a 16.
all right. Goodbye.
Just dodging the tail, like, whoo!
Hearing the dice just clink away into the abyss, just peek.
Yeah. Dang. All right. So Belrin, that does bring us to your turn. At the
Okay,
top
you
of the
said he
round.
looks bloodied right now?
More than that. After that 22 lightning damage.
Okay. She is gonna rip in with the scimitar, hopefully. That is going to be 19 plus 6, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay, so that is going to be, how much is the sneak attack? This should be on the front page. Oh, that's, okay, hold on. So that's 5, 6, 12 and 17 plus weapon damage. That's gonna be 20 damage from the scimitar.
Woo.
Let's
Y'all.
go.
As you do that, I will need a con save from you.
Got it.
Already doing this 20 damage. Heck yeah.
Oh, God. That is going to be a 15. Nope, 16. Luckstone. 16.
Okay. All right. You succeed your con save. You feel this disease encroaching on you, and your fortitude is enough to stave it off.
Okay. And bonus action. Going in with the Slimatar. I don't know what to tell you, man. Is that the normal to hit for a scimitar, right? Yes?
Yeah.
16?
A 16 does not hit.
A gal could indeed dream. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. All of the many eyes on this creature turn and look at El Toro. Even the eyes on the opposite side of the body from where you are seem to move through the skin and all sort of amalgamate in a direction where they can set intently on you, El Toro. I will need a wisdom save from you.
Come on, wise guy.
Wise guy. What
Come on, wise guy.
14. Got no wisdom.
Same.
Screw you.
Oh, thank God.
A 14 is the DC.
I thought I was going to kill
Dang.
people.
Damn.
Gosh dang, bro.
Terrifying, dude.
My eyes were closed.
The dice are killing it tonight. That's okay. There's still more to
It
come.
may seem fine on the outside, but I am stressed.
It's all right. There's more. It then is going to end its turn. Actually, we'll end its turn. Salvi.
Is there anybody I can see that is looking particularly hurt?
Well, the Deep King's avatar is, but
I ain't worried about him. Talk about everybody I know. Like, who else been taking damage? I've been trying to read through my character sheet, trying to figure out something. Who was hurt?
I'm not that hurt.
Well, based on last session, I know El Toro started this 26 HP left.
yeah.
He's a little fucked up.
And then Amiri hurt me again.
I healed myself, so
Fuck it.
I'm at almost full right now. If I didn't have my healing back, though, it would have been bad news fucking bears, broski.
I'm still at like 24.
Okay, whatever. She's going to reach against her little cloak, kind of yank off a strip of white cloth, and just let it float in the air. It floats over towards you as I cast Aid, and you get 5 hit points. Your hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration of the next 8 hours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then it's action, bonus action. She's going to look in Dowdy's direction. This is all I've got, and again, it's just French-shaped bubbles coming out of her mouth, but she twangs that same harp song of Serena's song back at you. It's another bardic inspiration. That's it. Make it count.
Oof.
Okay. Dalthy, it does bring us back to you. And I'm going to say this thing is on its absolute last legs.
Come on, Dowdy.
You mean its last tentacles?
Its last tendrils, yeah. More or less, if this thing gets hit one more time, it is down. And just above board.
Yeah, okay.
It's going to get hit at least.
Ah! Oh, yeah, it's a natural 17 plus 6.
Oh, shit.
All right. What is the base amount of damage that attack does?
With the added stuff, it would be 7.
This creature has 5 HP left. So, first, make me a con save.
I can use your bardic inspiration on saves, right? I couldn't hear you. I still can't hear you.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Yes.
Perfect, thank you. Perfect. I needed it. So that's plus. Come on, where are you? Where are you? 15.
A 15 succeeds. Now,
Thank you, Savvy.
now, what does it look like when this thing goes down?
Douthie, with all the force that he can muster, stabs into him, and as he does, the radiance from the blade sort of spiders across the body of this being and sort of just pulses the being like almost downward into the ground until it just gives up and is no longer moving.
And when it no longer moves, it dissolves into the water around it. But the water that it dissolves into is thick, it's murky, dark, and it seeps into the stones underneath it. The area you see here begins to glow with an unholy power. And you see in its center beams of almost like the same black light sort of luminescence that you see around you, beams of it firing off from these pillars and a shape forming in the center. You have 3 rounds before this thing reforms. What do you do, El Toro?
I'm gonna go up to the nearest pillar and punch the crap out of it.
All right. Roll to hit.
22 to hit.
Oh yeah, 22 hits.
12 damage.
All right.
Does that do anything?
Let me see very quickly. They roll a couple things. They actually have to come up with HP for this. Yeah. As you punch the pillar, the first pillar just is demolished into nothing, and it looks as though there are a total of, well, it has 6. I was going to say 5. We'll say one of them is broken. So 5 pillars firing beams into this. Now 4 pillars.
Did any of the lights or anything flicker when I took out that?
Yeah, that pillar is no longer shooting light. Like, it's demolished. It's gone. There are only 4 pillars left firing light into the center.
All right, assuming I'm out of movement, I'm going to do the astral force punch at the next one directly above me.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll to hit. Roll
24.
that 24. Yeah, that hits.
8 damage.
Okay. All right.
Is that
8
one still
damage.
standing?
That one is still standing.
All right. Last action. I'm going to do the same thing to that pillar.
All right.
Oh, that's cocked. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. 9 damage.
That pillar goes down. 3 left. Is there anything left on your turn, Eltor?
I burned through every action just to do those.
All right, Amiri, as it comes back to you, 3 pillars left standing, firing off beams of light. 3 rounds left before this thing is reformed.
Shit. He's going to position himself to hopefully hit 2 of the pillars with that lightning bolt again, seeing if he can get it in that line that is just directly, slicing through 2 pillars.
Okay.
And he's gonna cast a lightning bolt at them again. Or at them, sorry. Not again. This is the first time trying to hit them with a lightning.
Well, they have no dexterity, so they automatically fail. What's the damage?
Damage I'm gonna do you is 23 lightning damage. Like, let that thing fly.
All right. The 2 pillars explode. There's 1 pillar left as it comes to Belrin.
Oh dear God. Yeah, so she's gonna book it on over to that last pillar. And she's gonna rip out her anchor this time. And that is going to be a 20 to hit.
A 20 hits. Yeah.
And that is going to be 14 damage.
The final pillar explodes. Let me back over here and stop sharing because combat has ended.
Let's go.
You see the space filled with water all begin to implode on you. Pressure overtakes you. You almost almost to the point of passing out. Your lungs are all filled with water, and the illusion shatters like a mirror. you all, as if in a movie where like something's flooded and then something breaks through like a glass door and all of the water just floods out. You all flood out of this mirror. The water that pushes you as it comes out into the prime material plane just vanishes in wisps of smoke. As you come out, you all immediately see Madame Valasha Arvane, a look of terror in her eyes. As she goes to speak, she begins to dissolve into water, washing away wisps of smoke gathering as the water vanishes. And music. And you are left in Madame Valasha's shop. Magical artifacts all around you. A room off to the back where she seems to have kept business documents and perhaps storage. The camera pans around you all. Before we end tonight's session, does anyone have anything to say or resolve?
She's the pute.
I think Amiri, like, oh, I did not ask for a tall drink of water, but when the service comes, you pay the bill. Am I right, folks?
Who the hell are you?
Actually, can I be a real turd and end it at who are you?
Yes.
That's just fantastic. That's too good.
That's fucking great.
I have a question whether we end it or not, because I will forget before next session.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does Bebe know who she is now again? Speaking of like, who are you? Because like, I would like to know who everybody is, and I don't.
The witch is gone. You know who everyone other than Amiri is.
And Nircon is nowhere in sight for you.
Yep. So that all said, thank you guys for playing, and thank you all for watching. I gotta look at my camera, which is right here. Thank you all for watching.
We love you guys.
Love y'all a lot. Till next time, keep on looking for legends. Adios.